Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Channel Surfing Down at the Dock. What's today's episode on? The Galley?
Yeah.
Today's episode's on the Galley. So, we're going to look in here. We've got, I don't know what those are. We got, what does this go to? This is kind of cool. What do we use this for?
What was that? Hi everyone, welcome back to Channel Surfing. We are doing another episode of Down at the Dock, and I've had a few amount of questions about how you store things on the boat, what you keep in the galley, etc. So I'm going to go over that today and show you how I provision the boat, because I don't like to bring things back and forth, so I just want stuff I can keep on the boat always. So I just have to bring clothes, stuff for the refrigerator to restock it if we're going on a trip. Other than that, I keep a lot of dry food and stuff on the boat, so I'll go through that today. Get started with the drawer that's under the stove. So in that, I keep a set of magma pans. I just have a fry pan, saucepan, a small saucepan, and then this pan here. That is all I keep on the boat. I can pretty much make anything with those pans. I keep a strainer, colander, whatever you want to call it, and it just pops out, and then it easily goes back in to store nice and flat. When looking for stuff for the boat, I try to find stuff that was compactable, kind of small, because you don't get a lot of big spaces in the galley. I keep a steamer basket for crab or vegetables. I also keep this Anchor brand. It is a glass dish. I keep that. I make lasagna or baked chicken, or I keep this little pan here for toasted sandwiches. Really quick and easy. The oven is not your normal size oven. I think it's like a 9x11 pan it fits. I just have two of these little pans here. Then I also keep this, I don't know if you can see that. These are little pancakes, and I'll make those on the boat as well. Okay, I also store my bread in the oven. So next we have, the drawers. I'm just going to briefly go through. So this is a little spoon holder for when you're cooking, some tongs, knives. This is a little spatula for my pancake. I do keep a set of 4 rows of silverware in the drawer. And so my second drawer down, I keep, these are the handles for my pans. I have 2 of those. I keep stuff for crab crackers, picks, little butter dishes, tin foil, plastic wrap, pens and paper, and scissors is kept in my second drawer. And my third drawer, I keep my plastic, my serving plastic for dinner and that kind of stuff, if I'm not dishing straight on the plate. So these are just little dishes. They have lids. You can vent the lids if you want to put it in the microwave, or you can keep it closed and it seals all the heat in, and it'll keep things hot for quite a while. And these dishes just go right back in each other, and they can store just inside each other, so it's nice and doesn't take up a lot of space. In each dish, I have 4 dishes. They're all different sizes, and each one has their own lid. And then I have, these are great. They're tiny. A little closer. They open up, and they're like for hot pans, dishes to put on the table so you don't burn or melt anything on your boat. So I keep a few of those on there. That is my last drawer. So then we're going to go through the cupboards that I have. Okay, so now we're going to go through what is in the cupboard below the sink. So I keep, these are just a little plastic plate bins, and I have another one down below I'll show you in a second that has all my other plates in it. These are just the cereal bowls, easy to grab. I do keep paper on. We use paper and plastic a lot of the times, but I do have the option for the dishes. And then I have some cutting boards I keep for different one for each kind of meat. I have 4 coffee cups I keep in there, 8 glasses, 4 big ones and 4 small ones. I keep my dish soap in there and my cleaner that I use on the boat for the counters and stuff. And I also keep these. And I do keep these in there. It's easier just to toss them in there than have to try to dig them out of drawers. I just keep them all together. So below the sink on the bottom cupboard, I keep my another plate holder, and here is a plate, soup bowls, and small plates. I keep these airtight containers. This one is flour, rice, coffee, baking soda, baking powder, and then I have extra toothpicks in there. This is pancake mix, so all you do is add water so that they can have their pancakes on the boat. I have sugar that I keep in there. I keep the Smart Balance, some olive oil spray, and then I keep the syrup, paper plates and bowls, all go down there. Okay, on the last, in the last cupboard, I keep in the bottom here underneath the drawers. So you have 3 drawers and 3 cupboards. I keep a few things. So I keep, let's start here. My coffee filter, the boat does come with a Keurig, and I do use that, but if we're anchored and I want to save electricity, and sometimes I just want to make a bunch of coffee at once, I do have the filters, and I have a pour over pot. So you have a little canister, take the lid off. You have this here, you put the filter inside here, and then you put your coffee in. Then you boil your water with the pour over pot, and it has a temperature. And then when I'm done, you just kind of pour it slowly in a circle. Here is what I use for, it's just a little hand mixer with one of these little balls, the little metal ball in here to mix it up, agitate it. So you put your pancake mix in here, and then you add water, because the stuff I get is just add water. You shake it, mix it all up, and then you take the lid off, and it just pours. This is the last thing I keep down there, and that's just a little container that I put forks, knives, and spoons, all my plastic stuff. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all labeled. Makes it really easy for everybody to grab and sit up. Mom, where's this? Mom, where's that? Honey, where's this? We know how that is. So that is what I keep in there. And then if you're wondering where I have my dry food, I'll go ahead and show you that next. So I do want to talk about a couple other things before I go on and show you the where I store my dry food and how I organize that. So I keep usually all my spices right up here. They don't move around underway. I don't ever have a problem with them. This paper towel rack has been in 6-foot seas. It doesn't go anywhere. I don't have any, it just has these little stoppers on them. I don't stick it to it. It just never goes anywhere. I put it right back here. So it just kind of nudges in there, stays. And over here, I think you can see that. It's a, bring it up close. So this is where these are all rubber with the wooden handles, and they sit right there. And no, they've been in 6-foot seas. We're all over the place on our, if you haven't seen that video on our trip to Des Moines, they never budged, they never dumped, they never did anything. And what I think when you put the chair down like this, it locks it right here behind the sink You can't really see that, but it doesn't go anywhere. This here, when we're underway, I don't have stuff in. I usually fill this up on our trips and I put it inside the sink, just for safekeeping so it's not falling all over. And then we get where we're gonna be for a few days, I'll just hang it up there, right here, and it has tomatoes, onions, potatoes, whatever else I'm gonna need for the trip. Now we can go check out and see where I keep all my dry stuff. Okay, so now we're down here in the V berth, but I have 2 bins, and they're just like this, and I keep just different dried things, canned food like tuna, fruits, canned vegetables, mac and cheese, little snacks, cereal, oatmeal, chips, rice, brown rice, just different things like that, and I'll just keep them in this one. And then this other one I have, here's a whole box of cereal because we're on a longer trip. I keep extra plastic down here to refill, to-go cups when we have guests on, almonds, and in this one I keep all my extra condiments, so when I run out, I have another dish soap, all my plastics, Ziploc bags I keep extra in here, crackers, breadcrumbs, panko, just different things like that, and I'll just store them in there. Really easy to get to. It's just, like I said, right under the V berth, and I do store our clothes under there, so my husband and I each have a bag, and I'll put it on a shelf just above these. We had some guests on the boat that were very intrigued by these shower curtains. I will show you what I do with these. So we have in the, let me just show you real quick. So we have, see that? There's 2 windows, one on starboard and one on port. And the light comes in really bright when you're trying to sleep in here in the morning. I'm also going to show you how I covered our all the other windows that are in the boat. Like this one up here. That actually is a couple placemats cut and formed together to make that so this just pops off. You can take that out if you want to open it, or it just slides right in there so it's not like it's in the way. So this is what the so that's what the shower curtain is. You just it fits on there perfect. Just it's got an elastic band. It's the right size. It's an extra large shower cap that I found on Amazon. It's awesome. It's a great way to keep the light out so you can sleep just a little bit longer on a boat. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through what I keep down here under the closet in the little cubby that you get. And actually, it's a pretty big storage. All of the cupboards are pretty big. You just have to, I guess it just depends on how you organize them. So I have little bins like this that I keep on. This one is my daughter's. She's autistic. She's 26 and she comes with us on the boat, and I keep just little things for her, pens and papers. She likes to make monkey fist keychains out of that. She's got her little loom here, just stuff that she can fidget with and keep on the boat. She made this little boat. I don't know if you can really see it, channel surfing. Let's see if I can. There we go. She drew a picture of the boat at anchor. Super cute. And then I keep another bin full of, and I just label them so that everybody can find it, so it's not me getting everything. I keep extra rags for cleaning, little dishcloth rags. They're little kind of coarse for the dishes, they're kind of coarse little sponges. And then I keep a couple boat sponges, and then I keep another one here that has big Ziploc bags for our shrimp. I keep garbage bags in here. It looks like I'm running low. Extra pins. These are what you get with the boat to keep your pans on the stove. I don't particularly use them. but I keep batteries and that kind of stuff in this, so if we need extra while we're underway, I have it. I don't have to remember to grab it. Then I keep another one. It's labeled first aid pads and stuff like that. So just extra pads, an instant cold pack, more Advil, Modium, Band-Aids, Gas X, Tylenol, sinus and headache. And then I do have a little first aid gloves and tape and that little few first aid things in here, but we have a couple first aid kits on board. They actually give you a really good kit with the boat. So you could keep 6 of these bins that I have on there underneath. This one here is the bathroom, so when we get where we're going, where we're either going to anchor or more for the night or a couple days, I will put this one in the bathroom. So it has extra soap, brush, shaving cream, razors, everybody's deodorant, everybody's toothbrush, toothpaste, makeup wipes, dry shampoo is a must. When you're on anchor, you don't always we have a I think it's a 40-gallon water tank, so I don't wash my hair every day, so I'll just use the dry shampoo, which is great. So this is the corrosion block my husband keeps on here. This is what I use for, it's Bay's Teak Cleaner Restore. This here does not go on greasy. It is not real shiny. It just is really, it gives it a nice brighten look. And I think I posted on either Tug Nuts or Tugettes on the Facebook with this cleaner here. This is what I use for the brass polish on the portholes that we have. We have 3 of them, 1 down here and then 2 up, 1 in the galley and 1 in the salon. This is what I use for bathroom. I used to use the foaming pellets, but that blue foam just made a mess and drove me crazy. Because when you put it in there and then you flush, it foams up and makes a mess. That stuff is great. So that is what I keep in that drawer. Now we have 2 refrigerators on board here. The one in the cockpit we use for, I use small cans of soda, filled with water all the time. And then the inside one I have, it's where I put all the food, and then I'll put extra meat in the freezer. And you can hold quite a bit in there. Right over here, I have clean rolled towels I just put right there. For the window, I use the same, one of the caps, the shower caps, like I showed you a few minutes ago. That's what I use there, so we don't have to worry about that. And then you close your shower curtain when you take a shower. Over here, I usually will put, here is what so I have conditioner and shampoo in these little bottles here. They're just an easy pump bottle. And then here's the soap. I'll just usually put them in the corner over there. Another thing I want to go through real quick here. These were in our video, but I'm just going to show it again since I'm going over stuff that's here. These are your window shade coverings that go on each side on the port and the starboard side. So they have Velcro on them because that's how they attach to the window. So all I did was put a couple strips of Velcro there, and then I just store these up here so I don't have to worry about them. I don't have to worry about them getting bent, or they just hang down. They're not in the way when you sleep here. Thank you for joining another episode of Down at the Dock. Go ahead and like and subscribe and push the bell for notifications so that you get notifications when I post new videos. And they're usually every Tuesday. Sometimes I do a Friday video. But thank you again for tuning in. Or if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. I appreciate you tuning in, and you guys have a great day. And stay tuned for more channel surfing.